As women leaders of Kenya, we stand here together in solidarity with Governor.SUSAN Kihika, a dedicated public servant and a mother who has recently welcomed twins in the world. We congratulate her on the birth of her children. They are a blessing from God, and we give thanks. We take this opportunity to reaffirm our wavering support for her and wish to address public concerns that have been raised regarding her prolonged absence from office due to medical complications following the childbirth. First and foremost, we wish to remind the public that childbirth is a natural and unique and deeply personal process. As women leaders, we recognize the unique challenges that come with balancing public service and family responsibilities. The journey to motherhood is one of the most that brings immense joy, but can also come with unforeseen medical issues regarding time for recovery and healing. Many women have gone through this, and Governor Kihika is no different. It is important to acknowledge that our extended absence is due to circumstances beyond her control. As a mother, she has to prioritize her health and for that of her children. We commend her for making the responsible choice to focus on recovery while ensuring that the operations of Nakuru County continue under the able leadership of her deputy governor and the executive team in Nakuru County. We call upon the people of Nakuru and the nation at large to exercise patience, empathy, and understanding. Women in leadership are not exempt from realities of motherhood. We are not only governors, senators, and public officials. We are also mothers, daughters, sisters, wives, among many others. The expectation that women leaders should sacrifice their well-being and that of their children and families to meet unrealistic demands is unfair and unjust. It is high time that our society embraces a more inclusive and humane approach to leadership, one that acknowledges the biological and social realities of women. We also take this opportunity to urge institutions at all levels to support women in leadership by fostering environments that accommodate their needs as both professionals and caregivers. The advancement of gender equality in leadership must go in hand with policies that uphold the dignity and well-being of women. To our dear sister, Governor.SUSAN Kihika, we stand with you. We celebrate your resilience, and we assure you that your health and well-being matter. We look forward to your full recovery and eventual return to the great people of Nakuru County.
You know, Kenya is a very developed nation, and our democracy is growing. We are among the nation states that have signed many international treaties, have enacted a constitution, one of the countries where women do have a right to participate in governance processes. And we play by the rules. We have labor laws that govern what should happen when a woman requires to go on maternity. There are legal stipulations. What should happen if a person is sick but is in office and requires permission to go and be treated? All those are already set. So sometimes some of the arguments that have been put on social media, overactive social media being used to intimidate women, to bully leaders, they have been really off the point and off the mark. Myself, I want to sincerely congratulate our Governor.SUSAN Kihika for even showing us that even at our age, we can actually have a child. Do you know? And we can have children because, like one of the speakers here has said, a woman will be condemned if you're childless. And when you now receive a child during your productive age, it becomes a huge debate. And I was trying to remember, when men are in their productive age, like yourselves, the media estate, I can see they're all young people. Who has ever put you to defend yourself for being in that state that you have your second child, the third child, and the fourth child? This is a problem that is peculiar to women, that they would have to think about or explain themselves to the public. Is that something to explain to the public about? Governor.SUSAN Kihika, we stand by you, we encourage you, we congratulate you. And we request all the ones who are cyberbullying her to stop doing that. It's very unkind, it is wrong, and we should be able to foster our society. The foundation of our society, even the foundation of governance, is the basic family unit. We must be seen to support principles that promote a strong family. And we stand by Governor Susan Kihika. Stop bullying her. And I want to assure the Nakuru residents, by the way, she's almost back. The same people who are bullying her, when she shows up at JKIA, do you know they'll be shouting and congratulating her, giving her flowers. Kenyans, we are amazing people. And I hope by the time she comes back, you will be celebrating with her. Wherever she's coming from, you should just encourage her, protect her, and help her to make it easy for governance, even as she takes care of her family. So all is well, and Nakuru residents, everything is being taken care of.
Once again, we are here as women leaders to voice our support for Her Excellency Susan Kihika. Susan Kihika is not new to us. We've known her since she was a senator in this country. We have seen her work. We have seen her passion and what she has been able to deliver in her service for this country. We witnessed Governor Kihika getting married in her Rurasho ceremony. And I don't know what you thought will follow thereafter. When people get married, they do so to get children. And so I expected, just like we celebrate other mothers, that we'll be very excited for her and very happy for her when she gets a child. So her political opponents and the people of Nakuru, probably who have dreams or ambitions to succeed her, please keep off her life as a mother and her personal life as a wife out of politics. Please compete in a fair ground, and please let's not bring motherhood and issues of women in the field of leadership, please. Me, myself, I have been in this field. You've seen me pregnant, you've seen me getting a baby and still fighting it out, and I am still here. So life still, and I'm not done. We encourage other leaders also. Do not shun from don't be intimidated by the public. Probably if you have dreams of getting another child and think of what Susan Kihika is going through and get intimidated. Do not, because we have to make this statement not only for female leaders but also for our all other women in the country who are in the corporate sectors and other sectors, that getting a baby is part of womanhood. It is a beautiful thing. It should be celebrated. Let us love our women. Let us nurture them and take care of them. And Governor Kihika, we congratulate you. Twins, it's a big blessing. I can't wait to meet them.
Nataka nazungumzia kwa niaba ya Governor Kihika. Governor Kihika ni governor. Governor Kihika ni mke wa mtu. Governor Kihika ni mama. Na sasa ni nafasi yake ya kuwa mama. Naomba Wakenya tumpe nafasi awe mama. Sisi kama wabunge tumemshikilia kwa kuwa Governor Kihika ashikilie hapo. Kwanza tunafurahi, ameongeza idadi ya Wakenya. Exactly. Na tuko na furaha sana kupata hao watoto. Kwa hivyo tumpe nafasi yake. Nyinyi kama Wakenya wale wanamkashifu, mnajua kuwa mwanamke akizaa huwa na afya ya akili, mental health. In fact, I am a champion of mental health status. Kuna postnatal depression kwa wanawake huwa wanaendelea kupata. Kwa hivyo lazima mtu apewe nafasi yake baada ya kujifungua, awe nafasi yake kwanza ya kupumzika ndio arudi kazini. Sisi tumesimama na Governor Kihika na uendelee, na ukitaka kuongezea watoto wengine sisi tuko hapa na Mungu atakubariki.
I need to ask our fellow Kenyans to please recover our shame. Why am I saying this? The people asking for the deportation of Governor Susan Kihika, they are writing letters to the US asking for her deportation. In the US, they are good in data collection. They know very well she has given birth. Now you are shaming yourself by walking naked and asking for an impossible thing. They are even wondering, what are you asking? What do you want the US Embassy to help you in. So please, Kenyans, sometimes we go overboard, and it's not good for our nation.
Thank you very much. I am Cynthia Muga, the woman rep for Nandi County, and we continue to affirm that Her Excellency Susan Kihika, just like any other parent, has a right to maternity leave and to care for her children. We therefore demand the following. One is that the end to the gendered attacks on Governor Susan Kihika and actually all other women leaders. Number two, respect for the rights of women leaders to take legally recognized maternity leave without facing political bullying, because that's exactly what's happening to Governor Susan Kihika right now. And a fair political environment where leadership is judged by performance and integrity and not gender or motherhood. Fourth, we want to call upon all the leaders, our beloved for the state, the media houses, the public. All of us should reject the outdated thinking on issues of motherhood. Let us focus on what truly matters, that is service delivery, that is governance and leadership, not a woman's personal decisions to have a child or not to have one. And lastly, I want to give this assurance to our women in this country and indeed the whole world, that you can lead, that you can be a mother, you can be both and do well in both. And we will stand together to ensure that no woman is ever forced to choose between the two, that they can have both and celebrate both. And I must say this because I am really disappointed. My first agenda when I get to heaven is to ask God for a preliminary meeting. Because seriously, were it a man who is unwell, there's so many men who are in leadership who have not been in the constituencies for 1 year, for 2 years, but you never hear anything about it. But because it is Susan Kihika, there is a lot of noise around it. We wish Susan Kihika, Her Excellency, the very best. She has discharged her duties. She left a very able team to continue discharging her constitutional duties to the people of Nakuru. And we appreciate the people of Nakuru, and we tell them you did not make a wrong choice. You made the best of choices, and you'll be able to see the result in a few days' time. To all women, you can be both. Girls, women, you can be both. You can be a governor, you can be a senator, you can be a woman rep, you can be a president, you can be a prime minister, you can be a cabinet secretary, you can be anything that you ever want to dream and still be a mother, a beloved mother. Congratulations, Your Excellency, Susan Kihika. We love you, and we are not here in defense of Susan Kihika. We are here in support of Her Excellency Susan Kihika.